HCSO News. I'm Charles Caton, here with expert on the topic, Juan Carlos Diego Rivera Gonzalez Martinez III. As we've covered, King Philip and Queen Elizabeth have been having relationship conflicts due to the English helping the Dutch in the Netherlands. Why do you think this is happening, Juan Carlos Diego Rivera Gonzalez Martinez III?
That's a very good question. Thank you, Charlie. As you know, Spain is a Roman Catholic country, and English is a Protestant country. And now, England has been helping the Dutch win their war against Spain. So, Spain decided that England needed to be taken out or attacked to get them to stop helping the Dutch. Now, the Spanish, led by King Philip II, started the Armada on the January of 1586. Then, led by Elizabeth II, she sent Sir Francis Drake to attack the Armada in the spring of 1587, where they lost many supplies and many ships. The Armada left on May the 30th, 1588, and our last that we've heard has gotten in the English Channel in July. Now, they're rocking the crescent-shaped formation that we have seen many times in the Atlantic Ocean.
Great formation.
Great formation. We're going to have to see what the English are going to do about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. News. The fighting has broken out in the English Channel. The English has sent burning ships to break the Spanish crescent formation and making them cut anchor and flee to the Atlantic Ocean. Later that night, they were bashed by a brutal, brutal storm. And since they had no anchors, they all drowned, and over 6,000 soldiers died from the storm itself.
Wow, that's absolutely insane. Not to say, the English had a crazy amount of warning before the Armada showed up. They set up thousands of signal fires along the English coast, and by the time they reached the English Channel, everybody in England was warned of the attack. Now, they were first spotted off the coast of Calais, France, and this Armada was led by Medina Sidonia, and the Armada consisted of about 30,000 men and about 130 ships for Spain. Man, that's a bunch of people, being that they felt spiritually and socially obligated to go help fight England.
Easily could have been avoided.
Easily, and
That many deaths was
yeah.
not necessary.
And at this time, it was bad weather, bad everything. The ships were sunk almost immediately.
Well, Juan Carlos Rivera Diego Gonzalez Martinez III, how do you think this will affect these countries in the future?
Well, as of right now, they have bad relations. It was pretty bad before, but now it's going to be very bad. England will definitely be helping the Dutch and pushing against the Spanish to end their war. And not only was there's a huge moral loss for Spain, but they lost a bunch of military presence. They lost 30,000 men and 130 ships. That's absolutely crazy. That's not the Armada wasn't the whole Spanish Navy, but at this point it's such a big hit. I'm not sure how the Spanish can come back against the English, and their economy has suffered because there was no way out of this.
This will probably affect them until the Spanish and Dutch finally end that war, whenever that happens. I don't know, maybe around 1990.
Well,
August,
never know.
maybe.
Will there be peace? We don't know. Well, it was nice being here, Charlie.
Well, Juan Carlos Diego Rivera Gonzalez Martinez III, it was a pleasure talking to you. And that ends today's episode of HCSO News. See you guys next time.